So my friends, 20 or so friends died this year. At least 20. At least 20 friends. My dear friend who was here with me last year this time, my best friend, he died. Andre Harrell. Ecstasy from Houdini. I'm just going to name some famous ones. Ecstasy from Houdini, he died. Prince Marky D today died. And he triggered memories of all the friends. My stepmother, who was my mother, after my mother's passing, who I was very close to and I spoke to almost daily, she died. And the list goes on. My best friend from college, Rudy, he died. And if I name Pak as an investor who lives in Thailand, who was a billionaire. Great, beautiful Thai person. He died early on. But all the pandemic cases that die, almost every single one, and all the friends I mentioned, died because of their diet. If everyone is dying because of their diet, and food is either medicine or poison. It is good medicine or it's poison. I got my blood test yesterday, 2 days ago. And I was misreading it. The low and the high. So everything said normal, 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 negative, normal, negative, negative, normal. And I checked and I was the low end of all the normal when I need to be low, and the high end of all the normal when I need to be high. But at first I misread it. I was like, oh shit, I got cholesterol. He said, no, you have the low end of normal with cholesterol. The low end of normal with everything. Because they have much more intense blood tests now. And then he checked everything else and normal. Negative. I'm 63 years old. I don't take any pills. I took a lot of pills. Until I was 30, I took every pill. Whatever the fuck you gave me, I took it. I took cocaine, I took heroin, did a lot of things. And I was in pretty bad shape when I went sober. But I'm high now all the time. I'm high after meditation, I'm high after my yoga class, I'm high after cryotherapy, the ice pool, when I jump in the ice pool, I take an ice bath, I'm always high. I'm always doing shit to promote circulation and alertness and awareness and consciousness, and all happiness is a second of consciousness. Every second that we're happy, it's because the noise is gone and we've created this freedom. And one of the vehicles by which you promote that is through the body. The yogi says you have a body and a mind, although you're not a body and a mind. So if you fine-tune the body and the mind, it's helpful in emptying the mind. The empty mind is the happy person. The noisy mind is the sick and sad person. I'm telling you all this because I'm only promoting to you what's in every scripture. Every scripture is begging you to take care of your temple. If you're Christians, your temple. You have to take care of yourself. They're poisoning you. They are poisoning you. Heart disease, the number one killer, can be reversed by diet. Diabetes, they claim sugar did it, but it's really animal product that did it. It can be reversed. My brother Gary, who worked for me for 30 years but went away for 4, came back. He always ate shit, but he ate more shit away from me. Came back pre-diabetic. 2 months, no more. Hypertension, no more. Just stop taking the pills because you won't need them. Just stop eating the animals. So I'm begging my friends today on the learning of Marky D's passing at such a young age. I'm begging you to please walk away from the hurtful, destructive policy and process, the generational curse of eating animal product. The abuse of animals is the number one cause of global warming. It's the number one cause of all the diseases that COVID is killing. It's the number one karmic disaster that Americans and the worldwide population chooses to participate in. And then the poisoning of those animals that we eat is another story that is more prevalent in America than in the rest of the world. The stuff they put in your food, the lack of attention and detail that they put on your nutrition, the suppression of evidence that your food is killing you, the promotion of pharmaceuticals that kill you further by fighting diseases that are preventable just by diet, the natural remedies that are suppressed, the doctors who are killed. We have to take our lives in our hands and make choices to do better. I'm praying that each of you will just take one step towards the information. In this era where so much misinformation is being taught on social media and other places, there's also a place where freedom of information exists to access information from some doctors, some nutritionists, some people who are speaking truth that has traditionally been suppressed. They told you that milk was a food group. They told you need an egg. An egg is like 5 cigarettes. They would sue me if they could for saying it. The amount of carcinogens in one scrambled egg. The amount of cancer in your beef. The amount of diabetes in your meat. The amount of heart disease and the amount of everything can be avoided and cheaply. So I'm putting out the book, Eat to Live, a post-pandemic lifestyle. The profits go to charity, as all the profits of all my books have done. But I'm going to give you a free cookbook if you pre-order early. So the cookbook is free, and the book is for charity. I have no interest in... I already live a pretty decent life. I'm aware that all that God can give me is a comfortable seat. I hope that you become less needy, and I hope that you become more concerned about your health, that you move away from the suffering that is the eating of animals, and that you find a healthier, happy lifestyle in this post-pandemic world, which is coming up. Let's choose to be prepared for the next pandemic. Let's choose to be healthy. They're not talking about nutrition, but all those who are healthy, almost every single one who gets sick from COVID, they don't even know it, or they get sick and get better. I'm not commenting on the vaccine. They give it to me, I'll take it, personally. So I don't spread. I'm still finding out the evidence whether it stops me from spreading it. But I just want people to be healthy. And I just want people to be prepared. And I want people to stop taking their advice on nutrition from the FDA and from other places that are designed to promote the very things they protect. The American Cancer Society promotes food that gives cancer. The Diabetes Association promotes food that causes diabetes. All of these organizations are paid for by the very people who poison you. So, what I was saying about the information that's available, look it up, double check it. And the simplest way out of this suffering is to eat a plant-based diet. It's not as expensive as you think. Nothing more expensive than hospital bills or the time spent healing once you're sick. There's nothing more valuable than your health. And I want you to be healthy and make good choices. So God bless you. Good night. I hope that this message is received by some of you.